Good morning, guys. It's 20 past 6 in the morning. I've been up all night. I camped here on the beach last night, which was it was quite nice, but I mean, there was a bunch of kids that they literally just gone to bed just now. They've been up shouting and screaming and laughing and joking all night long. I mean, kids are kids, aren't they, I guess. But I've had no sleep at all, and I've got a massive, probably 11-hour ride today. I've got to ride about 700 kilometres to Pamukkale. So I'm down on the south coast by Mersin at the moment, and I was gonna head down the coast road, but I'm not sure. I mean, it poured down with rain. I mean, it's just my luck again, isn't it? Absolutely chucked it down with rain last night. It's dry now, but it's very, very, very cloudy. Let's have a look out here. You'll see it's incredibly overcast. There's a little bit of brightness over there out to sea. That's the Mediterranean out there, but where I'm going is over that way, and it's a bit grim, a bit dark, so we'll see how we get on, but we'll get cracking because it's obviously it's a very big day. Cheers. So, good morning everybody to a rather overcast and grim morning. Well, it's not grim, it's bloody warm. It's quite muggy. I was up at 5. We had thunder, not really any lightning, but we had thunder last night and a pouring down rain. It was a bad mistake to camp last night. I should have checked the weather properly. First of all, that's me, innit? It's alright. There's a nice little spot here actually. Right, this might be some fun. Take this nice and easy. And let's do the Frank. Watch deep sand here. Sorry neighbours, I don't mean to wake you up. Well, not my best experience of a campsite. It's a bit run down. Showers are all falling apart, but that's been both my experiences actually of being in Turkey so far with campsites. It might be better to possibly think about wild camping. Might be better. I just take a few bottles of water. I've got gas stove and everything, so I can heat that up if I want to get some warm water to wash in and that sort of thing. So I'll take a couple of litres of that, should be fine. So I've got to do a U-turn here somehow. Oh, that's nice to get a bit of wind on your face. So this is a place called Erdemli. It's just south of Mersin. Funny little town. I had a little dip in the sea last night, which was quite nice. Very crystal clear. Very stony. But still nice. And surprisingly warm. Because even though it's only just May, like 1st and 2nd of May, it was really surprisingly warm. Or maybe I was just incredibly hot, one of the two. Right, so we've got to do a U-turn here. Yeah, I probably should have just grabbed one of these hotels last night, really, for the sake of it. But I've got a hotel now for 2 nights in Pamukkale, so we can see Pamukkale rocks.
So it's now 6:54 in the morning, and it says that we're not going to be where we need to be until about 4:10 this afternoon. That's if we keep going. So we're not going to get there till about 6, 7 o'clock tonight. So it's a good 12-hour day today, and that depends on the traffic, because it's we're going down the coast road now, and I think it might get a bit busy. We've got to watch the old speeding as well. I broke a brake switch on my bike when I was changing the oil the other day. Well, it's either I broke it or someone was playing around with it, I don't know, but it's a really, really poor design by BMW, and what I've done is I've actually tied it back on with a cable tie, and I don't know whether that's going to hold. We're going to find out in a minute, because if that comes up and says brake light fault again, then I haven't done it, and I'm going to have to find a main dealer somewhere, maybe in Greece or something, I don't know. Yeah, BMW, actually it's a black plastic line, it comes on the end of a wire, and it sticks just down inside the protective, yeah, look, brake light faulty. Yeah, so that's not worked. Oh well. Yeah, very, very delicate piece of kit. I'm surprised the BMW wouldn't build something a bit more robust than that. I tell you, this is really, really rough, rugged country out here. But this is an absolute joy of a ride. I'm literally right out in the middle of bloody nowhere, completely out in the middle of nowhere. Thank God I got mostly a full tank. Great roads, but I've got a long day ahead of me with this, and I think it's going to be like this all day. And we're up reasonably high now as well, so it's dropped down to about 15 degrees, so it's quite a nice riding temperature. Oh, that sun's just broken through. Oh, that's nice. My dad would absolutely love these roads. In a car or on a bike or whatever. The bike's preferable, obviously. Well, I don't know, a nice Caterham might be quite nice down these roads. I've been riding this incredibly barren landscape now for a couple of hours, and no sign of any civilization whatsoever. I've seen 2 cars in this whole time. There's gravel all over the place, you've got to be very careful. It's my sat nav completely packed up, but the phone was saying something completely different, so I've listened to the phone and just carried on with the phone. But it's quite a weird feeling, you know. You don't see anybody, and it's just desolate. But there's a road, so you just carry on. You just keep going. But yeah, very strange, very, very strange feeling. Really barren and bleak out here, and it looks like I'm heading into a storm. We'll see. I might have to stop and put my waterproofs on in a bit. We'll see. It's a little update. Morning all. It's 7:47 in the morning. A bit of a later start this morning. We are heading to Lapseki, which is basically just across the bridge from Gallipoli, or Galibulu, as the Turkish would say. It's going to be a bit of a good ride today. It's probably 7 hours, I would think, something like that, from where I am in Pamukkale, and we are just having a coffee, sitting by the pool here. Which I've stayed for a couple of days, which has been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we're off and looking forward to, well, it's a nice bright sunny day, so it's got to be good, isn't it? Cheers. Well, good morning all. It is now literally just about 8 o'clock. So we finished coffee. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny morning, and we're leaving the Sunrise Aya Hotel in Pamukkale. I have to say, been a great little trip here. Really quite enjoyed the stay. Company's been fantastic. There's most of the balloons have gone. There's another balloon up there now, but most of the balloons have gone from this morning. There was about 60 up there just a half an hour or so ago, but there'll be a second flight, I guess, going up in a bit. And we are heading up to Lapseki, which is about a 7-hour ride. I'm going to the famous site this afternoon and tomorrow of Gallipoli, which I have to say I don't really know what I'm feeling like at the moment about that, but it's either way we're going. So there we go. Let's get on this lump and let's go. Enjoyed that stay. It was very nice, very pleasant people. What a glorious, beautiful morning. God, I don't think I've actually had a morning as good as this since I've been here in Turkey. Amazing. Pretty little town, Pamukkale. Very Asian, a lot of Asian people here, like, you know, Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, that kind of Asian people. But nice, really gentle and nice. It's a bit touristy, if I'm honest, but once you get back off of the main streets and you're out of all of the rip-off zone, if you like, where they want to charge you in euros and God knows what, it's Turkey prices, and it's nice and cheap, and it's good quality. And the food, I had some food last night, which was a kind of a bit of a fusion between sort of Turkish and Asian food, Turkish and Indian food actually, mixed the two, and it was glorious. I've got to say, really glorious. There's a balloon guys there, look, getting all packed up. It was glorious, absolutely wonderful, wonderful food. I spent the time with the guy that I've met here. Let's just put that down so you can see. Called Yerp, which is kind of Joseph, really, in Dutch. But nice guy. We got on very, very well. He's almost doing exactly the same trip as me, but in the opposite direction, which is bizarre, really. But we'd spoken, we're laughing about and joking about the situation that he was doing almost, let's say, almost road for road, the opposite direction to the way I've been going around Turkey. So superb. And he's also away for about a month and a half. So it's going to work out almost exactly the same together, which is great. So heads down. Big ride again today. And I would think probably about 7 or 8 hours. Well, it says we're not going to be there till about 2:30 this afternoon, but of course that's not correct because we're going to be stopping and stuff like that. But I mean, get a load of those mountains in the background there. I mean, that is just, what an awesome sight to be riding out to in the morning. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Enjoy the ride. So, the bike has been bodged, but it's all registered with BMW, and it's told them it's BMW basically back in London now will actually know what these guys have done to my bike. So they bypassed the brake switch, so at least the brakes work now with the, just check that, but just the brakes, yeah, the actual brake lights work now, but it's just the rear sensor is not any good, so I've got to order a new one and get it fitted when I get to, or well, actually no, I'll order it at in the UK and get it done when I get back there. But it's time the road to hit, as they say. As they say. That was $100 US lighter for a bypassed for a bypassed switch. But that's BMW for you, isn't it? I think it's wherever you go in the world, BMW is just very, very expensive. But they were good guys, and they helped out, and so at least it's safe now. Safer. Okay, so we've got to do a U-turn here, I think. This town is just so busy. This is Izmir, and it's busy as hell. Busy Izmir. A nice signal, mate. Oh, I nearly went over then. Man, that is proper hot as well. That's 28 degrees. It feels a hell of a lot more. Oh, busy, busy, busy. This is why I don't like cities. When you've got these great big boxes on your bike and all the luggage and everything, it's hard to manoeuvre everything around.
Oh, hi guys, it's 10:20 on the evening. We didn't make it to Lapseki. Well, I'm about an hour and a half short of getting there, and the reason being is that the bike took a lot longer than expected during the course of today. So I'm totally knackered, and I'm going to try and get a good night's sleep and start tomorrow as a fresh, and maybe do a new video on Lapseki and kind of what happened or what's going to happen there, you know, and Gallipoli. We'll spend a bit of time there, but I really want to see this bridge. That's the thing that really is kind of attracting me to get to see. But we're going to try and cross the border into Greece tomorrow as well, so it'll be quite another big epic day, and crossing back over into the European landmass as well. So quite a lot of things to do. So thanks for watching this video, and hopefully we'll see you in the next episode. Cheers guys, thanks.